Hello and welcome to Cash and Coins. In today's video, I will talk about creating a $1,000 emergency fund with silver and gold. As you know, many financial advisors recommend having an emergency fund of about at least $1,000. A half ounce of gold covers an emergency if you go by what Dave Ramsey says about having $1,000 worth of savings, even though he does not recommend that the $1,000 be in gold or silver. In today's video, I want to discuss having $1,000 of gold and silver as an emergency fund. Financial advisors recommend that you have at least $1,000 put aside for an emergency fund so that you don't have to rely on credit cards or loans. As we know, savings accounts, they don't really offer a nice return. And the important thing about an emergency fund is that they are not an investment. They are an emergency fund. They are there to protect you in a time of need, in a crisis. As you know, I am a gold and silver stacker investor. Yes, I do save and invest in many, many other forms, not just silver and gold. But yet, because I do stack silver and gold, I believe they are great as an emergency fund. Now, why? Well, one, because they're not cash. Cash is easy to spend, so the temptation is there if it's cash. While if you have an emergency fund in silver and gold, you have to do a transaction with an LCS, a local coin store or some type of dealer in order to get the gold transferred to cash. And this for me works. Yes, I keep a little cash on hand, but my $1,000 emergency fund of silver and gold are stashed away just in case. Now, let's get into this video. First, let me say that an emergency fund is an essential part of any financial plan. That goes without saying. It provides a safety net for unexpected expenses such as car repairs, medical bills, or even a job loss. While many people choose to keep their emergency fund in cash, others prefer to diversify their savings with precious metals, just like silver and gold. And yeah, I'm one of them. And I really believe it works. It has helped me out in the past. In this video, I'll show you how to create a $1,000 emergency fund with silver and gold. First, let's talk about why you might want to include precious metal in your emergency fund. Silver and gold have been used as a store of value for thousands of years. We all know this. They are tangible assets that can be easily bought and sold. Now, unlike paper money, which can lose value due to inflation, silver and gold tend to hold their value over time. And this has been proven time and time again. Also, silver and gold have to be converted into cash. And this is a great deterrent for me, as I said earlier, as the extra steps that I have to take prevent me from spending my emergency money. Now, let's talk about how to create that $1,000 emergency fund with silver and gold. The first step is to determine how much of your emergency fund you want to allocate in precious metals. For example, you might decide to split it. You might want your emergency fund to be 50-50 between cash and precious metals. Now, like I said, I do keep a little cash aside for emergencies, but with that said, my emergency fund is a full $1,000 of gold and a full $1,000 of silver. So mine is actually $2,000, but I did start off with $1,000. So let's keep this moving. Next, you'll have to decide how much of your precious metals allocation you want to put into silver and how much you want to put into gold. And this depends on your own personal preference and the current market prices of silver and gold. As you know, they fluctuate. Once you've decided on your allocation, it's time to buy your silver and gold. And we all know you can purchase silver and gold coins and bars from reputable dealers. Make sure that you do shop around for the best prices and only buy from trusted sources. I buy from my local coin store and I do buy online. Let's look at what $1,000 of silver and gold are right now. And by the way, I am not sponsored in this video. As you see here, 10-ounce bars are selling for about $270 per bar. So you would need about 4 bars to have $1,000 in silver. Now let's look at gold. You could buy gold at the 1/10 ounce or you could buy at the 1/4 ounce. But to keep it simple, let's look at the 1/2 ounce of gold. And you see here it's for about $1,050. So to summarize this, you would need about 40 ounces of silver or 1/2 ounce of gold to have $1,000 in precious metals for your emergency fund. Now, just remember that after buying your silver and gold, be sure that you place it in a safe place, store it in a safe place like a home safe. And remember not to discuss this with anyone so that it does stay safe. Well, you can decide who needs to know, but definitely limit the amount of people who know. In conclusion, creating a $1,000 emergency fund with silver and gold is a great way to diversify your savings to protect yourself against unexpected expenses. By including precious metals in your emergency fund, you'll have peace of mind knowing that you have a tangible asset that can be easily converted into cash if needed. Not too easily, if you know what I mean. I do want to thank you for watching Cash and Coins. And as I always say, have a wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next video.